Hello stalkers, welcome back. Wishing you all a happy weekend. I hope you are enjoying it. Let's start preparing for tomorrow's market. Let's analyze DFM market index. I'm on the higher time frame, that is on the weekly chart. We can clearly see signs of weakness right here into our resistance zone, that is 5393. Market last week tried to close and cross above this zone. It was not able to do so, and we can see clear signs of rejection into this zone. So clearly this is our supply area, this is resistance. We have already marked this zone. So from here on the weekly chart, strong area of support that I can see is obviously 5296 points, and then if at all market wants to come down, then we have 5262. Overall, DFM market index on the weekly chart is still trending, it's still to the upside. If at all it's dipping down, then it would be a minor correction most likely, and then we should see again a move to the upside. Let's go down to daily and see how the market is looking. And here we can see market has tried around 4 to 5 days to break out this resistance. It's not able to do so. So as I mentioned, this is a tough nut to break. Right here 5393 points, and last candle, that is Friday's session, is also looking weaker. We can see a drop. It has closed below the low of this candle, that was Thursday's candle. Market went down till about 5348 points. So clearly sellers were aggressive in Friday's session. Still, if we give benefit of doubt, as in Friday's session usually volume and trades are low, if at all that is the scenario, then we want to see a solid candle close in tomorrow's session to confirm bulls are still present here. Market is just going sideways. It's preparing for a breakout. If at all we see a close above 5393 points with a decisive candle somewhat like this, then there are very good chances we can confirm that resistance is taken out, and from here we can expect more upside momentum. In that scenario, as I mentioned, we have psychological and technical resistance at 5500, and then we will be visiting 5565 points. This is positive, this is a rosy scenario. Let's also look at the negative scenario. If at all market is not able to survive, then as I mentioned, we are looking at this zone, that is 5296 points. If this fails, then we have stronger support area right here. We can even highlight this zone, that is around 5190 points. So these are the two key levels that we will be looking at. If these two are broken, then we have a very strong support at around 5115 points. If at all we see a drop right from here till the downside, if I measure the drop, then we are looking at around 5.25% drop in DFM market index. Hopefully that does not happen. What I want to see is, if at all market corrects, then I want to see some drop into this zone, that is strong support, and then most likely to the upside. Overall, DFM market index is still bullish. This is the weekly chart of ADX market index, that is Abu Dhabi Securities Exchange. We know market has been moving slowly and steadily. We are not seeing any big moves like how we used to see earlier. We can see big, huge green and red candles, but recently we are not seeing any decisive green candle except one that is right here on 20th of January, and from here for the last 1 month market is just going up and down. We are not seeing a decisive move or a directional move. So as of now, looking at the scenario, even ADX market is looking a bit weaker. Reason is it is not able to break past this area of resistance, though it has been trying for the last 2 weeks. We can see previously market was trying for a breakout. We saw a rejection, although the candle was green in color. Again, last week market tried for a breakout. 9653 is been tough. Market is not able to break past and close above this zone. At the same time, market is taking a beautiful support right into this marked zone, that is 9563. Last week we saw after getting rejected, market dropped down and it took a bounce to close at 9618 points. So this clearly indicates two things. First thing first, this is supply area. Second, this is a demand zone. So it's a kind of do or die situation coming week for ADX market. If at all we see a weekly closing with a green candle, this will confirm buyers are still here. We are expecting more upside momentum. If at all market breaks down this support area, then 9,563 will be taken out. In this scenario, obviously we are seeing a drop till about 9,400. Hopefully that does not happen. Overall, on the weekly chart, we are seeing some signs of weakness. Let's go down to daily and see how the chart is looking. Clearly, we can see rejection right here. And after the rejection, we did not see recovery. That is, in Friday's session, market again printed a negative candle. So after breaking this area, that is 9,590 to 9,600 points, market is just going sideways. There are chances it would like to come down, break the low of this green candle, that is 9,547 points. If this happens, then obviously we are coming down till about 9,530 or even 9,500 points. Let's see how the market performs coming week. But looking at this scenario on the daily chart, it looks a bit tricky. There are chances we may see either market going sideways or it can even drop down. Something very important to highlight here is, if you remember, this is the congestion area where market has spent around 2 weeks. So this is lot of time to accumulate. We can see market was just trying for a breakout. It was going sideways. After the breakout also, we did not see significant move to the upside. Although it has accumulated here, we can see contraction of volatility too. And only 4 green candles were printed. In fact, if we count solid green candles, there are only 2. Then we have rejection candle, sideways momentum, and again back into the same zone. So if at all market has spent so much of time here accumulating, then this zone should not be broken. Market has tried to break past. Again, it's trying to show some weakness. If at all it comes down, then the move most likely will be aggressive, as market is not able to sustain this accumulation zone. Hopefully that does not happen. Till the time this area is secured, that is 9,547, we can expect sideways momentum. Once this is broken, then be ready for a downside momentum. It can even come down and revisit 9,404 points. That is our breakout zone. If you remember previously, right here market was trading within this symmetrical triangle pattern. We had a breakout as well. Then there are chances it can come down and revisit this zone. Potentially from here we can see a bounce. Overall, both ADX and DFM market are looking good, but small correction is expected. One of the stock that performed very well in DFM market is Union Properties. By the way, let me tell you, we have been preparing for this move since long time. I have been updating in my members video as well. There are very high chances it can make upside momentum, because on the higher time frame, that is on the weekly chart, we have already identified this chart pattern and we were waiting for a drop so that we can confirm the next move which was expected. It broke the resistance and now it's climbing higher. Again, down to the daily chart, there are still chances it can climb up and then potentially see a rejection. Strong resistance, that is around 0.500. There are chances it may hit this zone and then come down for a correction to retest 0.445. This is scenario number 1. If at all tomorrow it opens with a gap down, then be ready. There are chances we can assume that correction is starting and it can drop down. If at all it opens flat with a gap up, once it breaks this area, that is 0.489, then I'm expecting some move and again it will come down for a correction. Remember, rally has started from here, that is 0.374. We are seeing strong upside momentum, or Union Properties need a breather for a correction. If I check the move right from this zone till about top, 31.23% is already done. So taking positions right at the top is very tricky and risky. If at all you have entered at the lower zones or even at the breakout of this swing, then I would recommend book partial of your profits. There is no harm in taking money from the market. It shouldn't be such that you took a position at the bottom and now market is reversing, you give away all your gains. Overall, Union Properties is good. It's time for correction. Either we might see a last push to the upside and then a correction, or correction can be started right from the current zone. For more detailed analysis with stocks like this, join my YouTube membership, scan the QR code. Link is also provided in the description. Hit the like button. Thanks for watching. Keep stocking.